Delivering with DoorDash in Miami. Best spots, tips, and Uber Eats comparison. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into delivering with DoorDash in Miami, Florida. Miami is a bustling city with diverse neighborhoods, each offering unique opportunities and challenges for Dashers. Whether you're new to DoorDash or a seasoned driver looking to maximize your earnings, this guide will provide valuable insights. Learn about the best areas, peak times, and tips for successful dashing in Miami. Plus, we'll compare DoorDash with Uber Eats to help you decide which platform might be better for you. Best areas to dash in Miami. 1. Kendall, South Miami, and Coral Gables. Why it's good. These areas are consistently busy and offer a good mix of residential and commercial orders. Tips. Focus on lunchtime and dinner hours for the best results. Weekends can be particularly lucrative. 2. Downtown Miami. Why it's good. High order volume from businesses and residents. Challenges. Parking is a nightmare, and traffic can be intense. Consider using a scooter or bike to navigate more easily. Tips. Avoid peak traffic hours if driving a car. Utilize parking apps to find the best spots. 3. Coconut Grove and Sunset. Why it's good. These neighborhoods are affluent and tend to tip well. Tips. Weekends are particularly profitable, with earnings of about $100 minus $120 in 4 to 5 hours. 4. Fort Lauderdale and Las Olas. Why it's good. Slightly outside Miami, but worth the drive for higher paying orders. Tips. Combine dashing with leisure time to enjoy the scenic spots and beaches. 5. North Miami and surrounding areas. Why it's good. Less traffic compared to downtown and good order volume. The east sides of North Miami Beach are particularly lucrative. Tips. Focus on residential areas during dinner hours for better tips. 6. Miami Beach, Brickell, Midtown, and Wynwood. Why it's good. These trendy areas are bustling with restaurants and nightlife, offering numerous high-paying orders. Challenges. High traffic and difficult parking. Using a motorcycle or scooter can be advantageous. Tips. Aim to dash during off-peak hours to avoid the worst of the traffic. Tips for maximizing earnings in Miami. Know your area. Familiarize yourself with the neighborhoods to avoid high traffic zones and find the best parking spots. Peak times. Focus on lunchtime, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and dinner hours, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., for the highest order volume. Dasher Reward Program. Miami has introduced the Dasher Reward Program, which encourages drivers to maintain a high acceptance rate and make a lot of deliveries to get better orders. However, many Dashers find this restrictive and prefer the flexibility of Uber Eats. Hourly wage option. Consider opting for the hourly wage instead of per order pay. This way, you get paid even while waiting in traffic. Vehicle choice. Consider using a motorcycle or scooter to navigate traffic and find parking more easily. This is especially useful in congested areas like downtown Miami and Brickell. Combined platforms. Many drivers in Miami are switching to Uber Eats due to better flexibility and order volume. Consider signing up for Uber Eats to maximize your earnings. Safety first. Always be aware of your surroundings, especially when delivering at night or in less familiar areas. Promotions. Miami often has promotions and peak pay times. Utilize these to maximize your earnings. DoorDash versus Uber Eats in Miami. 1. Order volume. DoorDash. Generally, a high volume of orders, especially in peak areas like Kendall and Coral Gables. Uber Eats. Comparable volume, with some drivers reporting even higher demand during peak times. 2. Flexibility. DoorDash. The Dasher reward program requires a high acceptance rate for better orders, which can limit flexibility. Uber Eats. Often more flexible, with fewer restrictions on acceptance rates, making it easier to pick and choose orders. 3. Earnings. DoorDash. Average earnings range from $15–20 per hour, with higher rates during peak times and in affluent neighborhoods. Uber Eats. Similar earnings, but some drivers find they can make more during certain times or in specific areas like Los Olas in Fort Lauderdale. 4. Driver satisfaction. DoorDash. Many Dashers are getting tired of the new Dasher reward program and its restrictive nature. Uber Eats. Preferred by many for its flexibility and less restrictive acceptance rate policies. Conclusion. Delivering with DoorDash in Miami can be highly profitable if you know the right areas to dash and the best times to work. By focusing on the hotspots mentioned and following these tips, you can maximize your earnings and have a successful dashing experience. Comparing DoorDash with Uber Eats, you might find that combining both platforms works best for you, providing flexibility and optimizing your earning potential. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips and tricks for gig workers.